Hey, how's it going? My name is Ian, and apparently I like talking to cameras because this is a thing. This is a thing that I do. Today, I want to talk about the Oscars because they're happening in like 2 days. I was going to make this video weeks ago, except then life just kind of hit me in the face, and so I'm doing this on Friday. Oscars are on Sunday. I've got really strong opinions on 15 categories this year, and I have mild opinions on like 5 other ones. So we're gonna go through them all. I'm going to say who I think should win and who's actually going to win. So we might as well just like jump right into it with the Best Actor Oscar. We've got Timothée Chalamet, Daniel Day-Lewis, Daniel Kaluuya, Gary Oldman, and Denzel Washington. To me, this is like a two-person race between Daniel Day-Lewis and Gary Oldman. I really think that Gary Oldman should win this Oscar this year. His role as Winston Churchill in The Darkest Hour was absolutely phenomenal. I never thought for one moment that I was actually watching a performance as opposed to like watching an actual person. I think the danger is that Daniel Day-Lewis might win it because he says that this is his last movie ever. And if that's the case, I mean, Academy just give him like a Lifetime Achievement Award in like a year or two after it's actually confirmed that this is his last movie ever, right? Don't rob Gary Oldman because you're buying into the hype of Daniel Day-Lewis, okay? Gary Oldman did better. Give the man his gold statue. Best Actress: Sally Hawkins, Frances McDormand, Margot Robbie, Saoirse Ronan, and Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep's not going to win this year, guys. She was like one of the only good things, or one of the great things about The Post, which I found was just kind of like overall mediocre. But she's not going to win it this year. To me, this is the Frances McDormand show. Her role in 3 Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri was electric. It was astonishing. It was amazing. And she really does deserve that Oscar. There's a small part of me that wants Saoirse Ronan to walk away with it this year. I don't think she's going to do it. I don't think that this year is her year. Best Supporting Actor: Willem Dafoe, Woody Harrelson, Richard Jenkins, Christopher Plummer, and Sam Rockwell. Again, it's the Sam Rockwell show. Just an absolutely tremendous performance as the racist cop in 3 Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri. Just a tremendous role, tremendous actor, tremendous script. It's gonna be Sam Rockwell. Count on it. Best Supporting Actress: Mary J. Blige, Allison Janney, Leslie Manville, Laurie Metcalf, Octavia Spencer. I don't really know who's gonna win this one. Like, I'll be honest. I'm gonna say Allison Janney in I, Tonya. I think that Leslie Manville, who's nominated for her work in Phantom Thread, did an absolutely amazing job and was very chilling and was a very key component of that very strange love triangle that film had going on. Animated features. I'm gonna have to make a video about why the animated feature Oscar makes me just so mad, because I mean, any category that has The Boss Baby nominated just needs work. It needs work. The nominees: Boss Baby, The Breadwinner, Coco, Ferdinand, and Loving Vincent. My issue with like the Best Animated Feature Oscar is that people don't take it seriously, and it's just kind of seen as, you know, the best kids movie of the year. So Coco's gonna win. Coco is going to win, and it should. Like, it's a beautiful film, and it's a true achievement of animation. That being said, if the category was actually taken seriously, then The Breadwinner and Loving Vincent definitely deserve to be in the conversation, but because the Academy doesn't take this one seriously, then I mean, it's just gonna go to Coco. Best Cinematography: Blade Runner 2049, The Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, Mudbound, and The Shape of Water. Okay, so last year I went absolutely gaga over La La Land. This year I don't really have a favorite movie that, like, you know, I'm just gonna like reward with my loyalty. I'm not super invested in any of the films this year just because they are all super good. That being said, this is one category that I actually really care about. I will be monumentally angry if Roger Deakins doesn't win for his work in Blade Runner 2049. This is like his 13th nomination. He's made some of the most beautiful films ever, and I mean, this is a film that's also nominated for visual effects, and lots of the visual effects were done in camera by Deakins. The Shape of Water guy can possibly spoil it as well, but I think Roger Deakins is going to win it. Best Writing: The Adapted Screenplay, Call Me By Your Name, The Disaster Artist, Logan, Molly's Game, Mudbound. It's going to be Molly's Game. It's an Aaron Sorkin script. He always wins the Oscars, and deservedly so. Molly's Game is one of those movies that runs entirely on the strength of its script, and the script is absolutely amazing. and just the dialogue in it, the way that like there's like 3 threads in every single conversation, it's an achievement. Original screenplay: The Big Sick, Get Out, Lady Bird, The Shape of Water, and 3 Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri. Here's the thing. I think the 3 Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri is going to win this one, but I also have Greta Gerwig, who wrote Lady Bird, to spoil something, somewhere in the Oscars. So she's nominated for Best Director, she's nominated for Best Screenplay, and Lady Bird is nominated for Best Picture. She's going to win one of them, and I don't think she's going to win directing. I don't think Lady Bird's going to win Best Picture. So I think that she's going to win Original Screenplay. Or at the very least, I really want her to win for Best Original Screenplay. I'm just going to do a quick rapid fire of a bunch of different categories that don't super matter. Production design: I want Blade Runner 2049. We're going to get Blade Runner 2049. The animated shorts: if you're around Toronto, you can go down to the TIFF Bell Lightbox, and they are showing all of the short animated and short live action films. I missed the live action, I saw the animated, so now I have an opinion that I can share with you. I want Negative Space to win. It's a cute little film about a guy packing his suitcase, but I think we're gonna get Lou, which is also tremendous, which is also very heart-touching, and it's Pixar's short nomination about a lost and found box. Sound editing, sound mixing. I think these two kind of go together. They're very intertwined with each other. I think that Baby Driver is going to win both of them, and I want Baby Driver to win both of them. If there's some things about Baby Driver that are special, it's definitely the way that it treated sound. Visual effects. I want Star Wars: The Last Jedi, and I think that we're gonna get Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Best achievement in editing: I want Baby Driver. I think we'll actually get Dunkirk. That's kind of my dark horse sliding in there for a little bit. Original score: I want Hans Zimmer for Dunkirk. I think we're going to get Alexandre Desplat for The Shape of Water, and again, very deservedly. Original song: I think Remember Me from Coco is going to win. Costume design: it's really weird to kind of see these because you don't know if they're just going for like very particular period pieces, or if they want like suits and armor, or if they want just like the crazy stuff. I think Phantom Thread is going to win, but Beauty and the Beast might sneak in there and steal that one. Makeup and hair: part of me wants Wonder to win, because I think that would be really cool. But I also really wouldn't be upset if The Darkest Hour wins, and actually that's what I'm actually going to vote for when it comes time to, you know, check all my boxes, is The Darkest Hour. Okay, so now we're at like 2 categories that actually just like really need a little bit of conversation. Best achievement in directing: we've got Christopher Nolan for Dunkirk, Jordan Peele for Get Out, Greta Gerwig for Lady Bird, Paul Thomas Anderson for The Phantom Thread, and Guillermo del Toro for The Shape of Water. This is Del Toro's Oscar to lose. He's going to win the Oscar, which is absolutely incredible. There's a part of me that wants Greta Gerwig to win, and I already kind of talked about that for the writing, you know, but Del Toro this year was just far and away. He did something just absolutely crazy. The Shape of Water is something that's incredibly cohesive, incredibly beautiful, and incredibly well done in like in any respect, in every respect. So as much as I want Greta Gerwig to be this amazing female director and be noticed for making a very female-centric film, I mean, it's going to be Del Toro. And finally, the last one, Best Picture. We've got Call Me By Your Name, The Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, Get Out, Lady Bird, Phantom Thread, Shape of Water, 3 Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri, and The Post. I think this is really a 3-movie race. I think that it's going to come down between Phantom Thread, The Shape of Water, and 3 Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri. And of those, I really think that 3 Billboards is going to win. The crazy thing about these films is that they're very similar to each other. They all kind of feed off of this electric energy that's like hovering slightly below the surface. Whereas last year, you know, the 2 runners were La La Land and Moonlight, and you couldn't pick 2 more different films. When you're looking at films like these that really have no technical flaws, you're really comparing apples to oranges. In the sense of like, I really like apples, I really like oranges, but I don't want to eat apple sherbet and I don't want to eat orange pie. I think 3 Billboards is going to win. I also think that The Shape of Water could also very well win. So So those are 20 of my Oscar predictions for Sunday. Keep your eyes open for a video Monday or Tuesday of me reacting and kind of holding myself accountable and scoring how well I did. But until then, I hope this video has come out early enough to help you win your Oscar viewing pools. And if not, well then, I'm sorry. My name is Ian, and this is just me talking to a camera because apparently I do that now.